trunks, they ever ready. Assault and battery, if you scared, you never ready.
Okay, today's video is going to be about Wrestlemania 30. A lot of people have been asking me over Twitter and Facebook just random questions about the hotel info regarding Wrestlemania packages and also WrestleCon. And for me, I already booked my WrestleCon hotel about 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago actually, it's been a while. And I booked at the Drury Inn and Suites. And if you go on WrestleCon.com right now, it's actually pretty hard to find. Actually, it's not hard. It's actually impossible to find hotel rooms that are available. When you go on the website and you book it, it pretty much comes up unavailable, and they give you other options. There are 3 hotels. There's a Hampton Inn, Drury Inn, and the Crown Plaza. Crown Plaza is the cheapest one at $159 a night, and there's another one, Drury Inn, which has been the most popular one amongst the people going. I've noticed a lot of people from YouTube are staying at that hotel. That's $179 a night. Although it's the most expensive, it is the pretty much the most convenient hotel out of all 3 of them. It's a half-mile away from the Superdome, and I think it's across the street or very, very close to the actual WrestleCon convention, which is only across the street from WrestleMania Access. So this is going to be a lot like WrestleMania 27, where everything was within very close distance from each other, unlike WrestleMania 28, where everything was kind of far apart, and even WrestleMania 29, where the hotel package people for WrestleMania WWE were all the way in New York, where everything else was happening in Jersey. So this is one pro for WrestleMania 30. So if you guys want to book through WrestleCon, I don't know what's left, but I know if you do call the hotel itself, there's always a reservation line. You go on WrestleCon.com, pick the hotel. For me, I suggest the Drury Inn and Suites, although it's $179 a night. You do get more out of it. There's a whole description of everything that the hotel includes. It's like a 1-800 number. You call them. There's a discount code. You give them the number, and they tell you. And that's what I did. I went. Stevie Breach actually told me that he booked the room, and they said there's very few left. He was a good enough guy to give me the phone number, and I called and I told them. And they said there's very few rooms left. They found one, and I booked my room. And I called again just last week, and they said there are a few left, but they are going fairly quickly. I don't know if they're just saying that, but on the website there is nothing available, so you definitely have to call them. You just go on WrestleCon.com, go on the hotel, call the 1-800 number, and for that you're good to go. So my personal opinion, for those of you who are kind of unsure of what you want to do for WrestleCon, best bet is just to book the hotel. You can call the number, have the room booked just in case. Whether you change your mind or not, you're not going to get charged until you physically check in and check out of the hotel. You don't have a group to go with unless you want to stay with 3 or 4 people in a room. It's only you for now, which is understandable. You're 9 months, 8 months out of the actual day. People don't start planning literally until October or November of 2013. But you should at least be prepared for, anything. And for me, I'm pretty sure that I'm going to be going. But then again, if anything happens, I can easily cancel and not have to worry about any cancellation fees or anything. For those of you who are unsure of going, just book the room. Like I said, WrestleCon.com. And, book the room. And over the months, people are going to start wondering where they're going to stay. And, you'll be... And, it's Twitter. Everyone on Twitter's retweeting stuff like, I'm looking for someone to stay. Can you retweet this? Retweet. And it's out to everyone. Steve does it. I do it. Whatever. And so yeah, that's what I would personally recommend doing. And for WrestleMania package, what you're probably going to have to do is obviously wait. And month, day, know for sure it's in the summer. Technically the summer's already started. July or August is usually the typical the typical month that they usually release it. Day is usually, around SummerSlam time is usually when it happens. For me, doing the package was kind of in talks, but when you think about it, my WrestleMania seats I had this year were great compared, minus sitting 8th row, on the floor. I felt that this year I had great seats. It was dead center, perfect view, and it was club seating. Everything was perfect about them. And for me, I love the convenience of being able to choose where you're going to sit. And I know people were going to say, it was a headache this, it was a headache that. But then again, the only headache I really had was buying Raw tickets in the Izod Center. I know other people had problems buying Hall of Fame tickets. I wasn't one of those. And access tickets are always going to be a problem with, in any way you put it. So for access VIPs, it's not like I'm going to be buying a platinum seat where I'm going to be sitting rows 1 to 5. I'm going to, if anything, do gold package or silver package. And I can't fathom another year just contemplating and just anxiously waiting where I'm going to sit. I remember we bought the, I'm going to bring this up again, Miguel slept in, and we bought the tickets late. And for month after month after month, and we had to wonder, you know, we are sitting between rows 5 and 12. So are we going to be those who pay $1,500 and get stuck in row 12, or are we going to be those lucky ones who get, you know, row 5 or 6 or 7 or 8, which is what we ended up getting? So that headache alone is not worth it for me. I would hate to pay a whole lot of money and kind of be disappointed with my seats, especially the fact that I'm traveling out of the country to go. I would really like to know where I'm sitting and have the convenience of knowing that I'm happy with my seats, and you know, whether or not you know, it's, I know a lot of people put the packages on a pedestal saying that they always give the best seats, but honestly I saw a lot of package people who got gold package, silver package. It's I don't know, something about it did not, you know, ring a bell to me. Platinum package is different, you're on the floor, but I just, something about the gold and silver wasn't ringing with me, and I thought, you know, what's the point? I'm just gonna, you know, go with it, go with the flow. I've been doing it, just another day of buying tickets as a wrestling fan. So that's my my thoughts on the whole ticket Wrestlemania WrestleCon. And yeah, so WrestleCon.com is the website. You can go on and see the phone numbers there. And I'll see you guys in the next video.